Again, I'm trying to like make sure I don't. It's like I'm trying to give the tea, but I also don't know what I can and can't.
Okay. For yourself, like with your new drop, right? How do you maintain that confidence in that space?
I'm not gonna lie, big BX energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Big BX, you heard?
What do you think about females versus males when it comes down to picking out colors and how you guys approach hats, versus like a male counterpart?
You cue me. Let's see if I still got the podcast in me.
Yo,
1, 2, 3. Action. All right. Not for real this time?
Yeah,
Okay, take a deep breath. Quiet on the set. Quiet. Okay, I got it. All right. What up, y'all? It's your girl, Rojo, and I'm here chilling with Bob, and I'm about to bring y'all my top 3 fitteds. Wow. It's lit.
Dumb extra right now.
Oh, hey, Bob.
When I go po, just laugh right until I run out of gas.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Chilling with Bob.
Oh,
We're
hey,
talking about
Bob.
some of the flyest, nostalgic, and culture shifting hat drops of today. But my next guest, she's from the Bronx. She's an amazing content creator, but even more than that, it's her confidence. It's the way that she continues to be consistent with her content as well as her style. It exuberates itself right through her video.
Not a compliment.
I am so excited to have her on the show. It is Women's Month, so why not have my next guest help me welcome to the show, Rojo!
More fire.
Okay, yo, first of all, that be the icebreaker for me because my intros, no matter who it is, who I'm talking to, how many times I do it, I'm always like, do it again.
Yeah, you got it. It take a little while. You have your moments, and then like I said, sometimes you be sitting here, you be stumbling over your lyrics, like, what did he say?
All the time. All the time. Well, how you feeling? How's everything?
Listen,
Talk
y'all.
to me, girl.
Y'all don't even know the ride over here because just like he said, big BX in the building, okay? This man had me venturing all the way to Queens.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now, if y'all know, we do not leave our boroughs.
Yeah.
Like, that
is a whole fact.
So, not only did they have mad traffic today, and then your girl was drinking tons of water, okay?
What?
I literally was in the car like, oh my God, I'm running late, the traffic, I gotta pee, what I'm gonna do. Oh, I think he think I'm not coming. Like,
yo, the whole time you saying that, I was like, yo, little does she know, I actually need this time. So,
he's like, I'm prepping.
I'm prepping. No,
take your time. Take your time.
All along, I'm like, yo,
nah.
good. One more car.
Yes, but all in all, it was a nice, well, I won't say smooth ride. I made it.
Word.
We here. But I'm doing good. It's Saturday, it's the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so happy that you're here.
Thank you for having me.
So much to talk about.
Yes.
So much. And this is how proud I am of this girl, man. She's so dope.
Aww.
So fucking dope.
Cue the tears.
Everybody, without any further ado, Rojo, let's go right into your first.
The first,
ooh,
yo, I'm not gonna lie though, I really couldn't put these like sequentially. So even though we starting off with number 1, I can't really say, oh, it's number one. I don't think. Okay, I feel like they even. But first up, it is my sis's Mets right here. Okay, I couldn't leave my house. One of my favorite things about being in the community and collecting fitteds is like I get to wear shit that my friends design. Like.
Word.
So for me, it's like, yo, I had to go with it. This is my sis. She's also a photographer. Shout out Define Mo.
What's up?
Make sure y'all follow her. Tap in, okay?
Yo, yo, it's crazy because, like I was telling you earlier, like off camera, that see the hat community is so it's number one. It's so big because you have like I guess you could say like those commercial ones like with Liz and Hat Club, and then you have the mom and pop stores, right?
Yes.
How is it when people try to get collaborations with these stores? Like how do they go about doing that? Like if I wanted to get collaboration, how would I go about doing that?
Ooh, I feel like that's such a hard question. Yo, hat community, don't cancel me, okay? I feel like that is such honestly a big conversation for a lot of people too, because even me, I'm fairly new to the community. I want to put that out there right now. I've done my fair share of networking, getting to know people, just building, organically and things like that. So that's why I say hat community, don't cancel me. Right. I know I'm new. I'm not trying to give out all the tea, but
not too much on it.
Right. But at the same time, I feel like I had really good people around me that kind of took me under their wing. Again, a lot of what we'll be talking about today, a lot of the people that's in my top 3.
Right.
And they really just, encouraged what I already feel like I moved through life with, which is just to be genuine and authentic to yourself. I really wasn't looking to do anything when I met these people and when I was going to these events. It really was just, I love hats. I started collecting. I love fashion. I started going to these, drops. In the summertime, Home Game did a hat battle, and I naturally just started meeting people, and then I got to that point of like, oh wow, designing is a possibility. But I don't think I ever walked into a store like, yo, can I design something for you? I feel like you can't go about it that way. You really have to build your connections. You have to get to know people, and at the heart of it all, you have to have a love for it, right? Like, this can't just be no flyby. Oh, let me just come in here and think I'm gonna drop a hat and I'm gonna be Miss Big Time. Like, it's never been about that. And even if I never had the opportunity to design a hat, I'm still collecting. I'd still be collecting.
Right.
But I'm appreciative of the opportunities that I have been able to gain from building the connections that I've built. So all in all, I would just say, like, circling back to the question, it's really move through things authentically. Don't look for a handout. Don't look to be put on. And make sure you're really pouring into the community, right? Because I feel like we lose a lot of that. People want to take, but what are you giving back? Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of people in the community right now are very big on that. Like, what are we doing for each other, by each other, and making sure we're putting back in the same way those people support and purchase our hats. Right. The same way we are keeping these mom and pop stores in business by going and supporting and purchasing and coming out to the events. Right. Like, it's a big full circle moment. You just need to make sure you hitting all the points.
Got you. Okay, but that's okay. That's a good explanation because because I always look at, I know so many people that, I know a few people that actually design for these mom and pop stores, and I was recently told about these mom and pop stores in terms of like visiting them, right?
Right.
Like, is that like so is it like a separate community then, like from the mom and pop stores and those the hat club space?
Nah, I wouldn't say that it is necessarily, because one thing you about to pull me out. So I also, prior to house, right, I'm into a lot of different creative spaces, but roller skating was my first passion, and there is a roller skating community.
Okay.
I feel like the thing that is lost on people is you don't realize there is a community until you're actually in it.
Right.
So back to your question, is kind of like it's all the same. It's just people have their preferences of where they want to purchase, and then you also have designers who are dropping with certain stores, so that leads people to potentially go support that store more, or to buy here, buy there. But overall, I feel like it's still one community. It's just that, yes, there are, what I would say is, like, at a time, Hat Club was the store to drop at,
right.
you know? We couldn't even see a drop with lids happening because they do their regular, basic team colors.
Right.
There wasn't really nothing out of the box that was happening yet.
Yeah,
so that's something new that they're kind of tapping into the community for. And then the mom and pops were really where you could go to, like, get you an opportunity to design and do something, because you didn't have that in at Hat Club or anything like that. And that's not to say that any of those places died down by any means, but from my understanding, again, because going back to it, I'm still very new to the community. I would say it's still one big community. Everybody just has their preferences of where they want to do their drops, where they're going to shop at, and things like that. But again, still comes full circle. Everybody's still kind of pitching in to support, purchase here, design here, do this there. Like, it's all the same.
Because I know you were saying like, this is like, because you're still new to the community. Like, what made you even want to get into the community? Like, how did you even get? Because like, it's not. You know what? I actually that because no, it's serious because number one. It's such a, I can imagine, right? That is such a male dominant, space.
Absolutely.
Right.
Nothing new for me.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Right. And and coming into that space is like, all right, now I have to be introduced to this in some way for me to say, you know what, I feel confident enough to want to start doing hats. Like, what would you like your first like beginning iterations in that space?
I'ma always give credit where credit is due, but we ain't gonna spend a lot of time here. At first,
yo, the disclaimer is crazy.
Because at the end of the day, like I say, it's the truth. But I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, and y'all understand why in a minute. But to be completely honest, I got introduced to the hat community from a prior significant other that I was with. And obviously those things didn't work out, yada yada. But that is who brought me into the hat community. And I think it just fueled my love for fashion in general. I was already on the tip of like learning about my personal style, embracing it a little bit more, not being scared to put things on. And then I've always liked hats. I always had a small collection, but I really didn't get into like the designing or the who's who or like what's what of things until I really entered the community. And even then, it was from a more like supportive girlfriend space. Like, I'm just kind of in the background, like going to the events, really, meeting people still, but I was kind of there in like a more supportive role of like, yo, this is what he wants to do. Like, he want to design, he want to do these things. Cool. Like, I'm very big on, and one thing I would love to say while we're on this platform is like, I'm the type of person who knows how to take the back seat when it's my friends' turns or anybody I care about's turn to shine.
Right.
And I also pray for discernment and understanding when it's my time to shine. Right. And I feel like a lot of people struggle with that. They really don't know how to take a back seat and be there in support of other people. So again, that is how I got my start. But then eventually it led to a point where, things didn't work out and I wasn't going to stop collecting.
Right.
I wasn't going to stop going to events. And eventually I got my first opportunity to model for a hat.
That's crazy. That's dope.
Met some more people.
Yeah.
And it just kind of went from there. And again, I stayed true to myself and just met the people I met. Real recognize real, we vibe, like, and that's the circle I've maintained to this day. And I still meet a lot of new people, but I definitely have like my solid core group of friends in the community now that, like I said, some of them really took me under their wing. To this day, still put me on to things so I could understand. And that's really how it all started. So
number one, I'm from Queens. So Mets anything is gonna be fire. Yeah, I know.
I did my big one there, bringing that one first.
You did. She had a read. So Mets anything. So for me, I'm already on it. Like, and I think I saw it. Actually, I did see it recently because I saw you post it up. And I was like, I love like the color blocks because, like you said, lids from what I knew, right? The prior years of lids, and maybe even Hat Club, even in the beginning, like Hat Club would have alternatives, but lids was very much about the solid regular colors and just how they would use certain color blocks. But the fact that you guys could do it at mom and pop stores and you guys have creative control, right? 'Cause I think that's the biggest difference between working with a commercial brand and a mom and pop store. Is more like little less room for you to get lawsuits. You know what I'm saying? Like how like when someone's approaching the design, because we'll talk about one of yours too, like approaching designs like these, like how difficult is it to utilize colorways and ideas without crossing that line?
Well, I wouldn't even say so much that there is like a line to cross. And again, I'm trying to like make sure I don't. It's like I'm trying to give the tea, but I also don't know what I can and can't. But I'm a generalizer, right? Okay. Like in my experience with the work I've done so far, right? Like essentially every hat has to get approved by a rep from New Era, right? So at some point in time, it could get kicked back. and it could get kicked back for whatever reason that they provide, and you have to update it and send it back. So while yes, there's a lot of, I feel like, more creative freedom in our ideas and the things that we want to put together, there still may be opportunity for improvement. Like, okay, nah, that doesn't fly because of X, Y, and Z, and it'll get sent back to you. But the good thing too is, like I said, and not to say that other commercial stores are not doing this, but being that you're working with a mom and pop, it's a little bit more personal. They're gonna sit with you like, hey, like, you know, in our experience, this hasn't worked before, so maybe switch to this. They're not necessarily telling you, oh, you need to, you know, change the colors, we don't like that, whatever. But they will help you out, right? Like, they're gonna show you if you needed the help, like how do we color block this, or what's there. At least in my experience that I've had. So I can't speak across the board. I can only talk about me. But yeah,
I get you. Okay, I didn't know that. So they're very hands-on when it comes down to that.
Yeah, for the most part. And like I said, again, going back to like who I've worked with so far. Again, I don't know every mom and pop store in the United States, or everybody who has a New Era account. But the home team, yes, they take care of us.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Because I asked that because like I said, you know, for me, I built my perspective in the hat space in a more like I think it was more like clothing brands, right? And like a certain era. So like I always bring up like that blog era where, you know, those Tisa hats were fire, you know, those hype beast brands and stuff like that.
Supreme.
Exactly, right? And so it was always about those brands for me. So I guess coming into this space and seeing y'all and seeing how you guys can work with mom and pop stores and learn how to design and color block and everything like that, that's fire to me. I think that's fire. And that's one reason why I do respect the entire community of creatives.
Yes.
Right? Creatives first. Because I believe that you guys can translate onto a hat. You can translate onto anything. Right? Like, how did you get started in the... Well, no. Before we do that, I know me, bro. Relax, all right? You on fire, bro. All right? You recorded back to back. You did it, all right? You think you Joe Budden?
Hat number two. Coming in hot. Again, let me tell y'all.
Oh, wait. I think I seen that one. Let me see. I'm sorry. Before y'all see it. Okay, no, I like that color. Okay.
So, once again, I can't say enough. Like, anytime I have an opportunity to brag about my friends, I'm going to.
Fire.
Literally. My top 3 is consistent of everybody that's close to me. So, without further ado, Bomb, number 2. And again, in no sequential order particularly.
Number 2? I'm number 2?
You my number 2. But this was another hat that was designed by my good sis, Riance. This actually was for her opportunity that she got with Lids.
Okay.
And she put me on to be able to model for her as well for that. So that was a major opportunity for me as well. So, love you to death, sis. This was too fire. Could not bring it with me. I can't say that I've seen anybody use this metallic blue gray on a red crown before, and to me it just stood out. This was actually inspired by the teams that she played for when she was younger. She was a basketball player. But yeah, super hot fire. Literally would wear this every chance I got, cause red, Rojo, come on.
Yeah, come on. It just makes sense, alright?
It just makes sense.
I put them in their place. Back up and give me space. Fuck a brand, this is taste.
Like the hat she started off with, right? Started with her peoples. And this is the females in the hat community.
Yes.
How big of a space is it for females in this hat community? How much of y'all is here? Like, is it like a little corner of y'all? I don't know. Like,
you see, and it's even hard for me again, being that I'm so new, because I'll hear of
experience.
Like I'll hear of names that I haven't had the opportunity to meet yet. Maybe they, step back from creating, or just step back from the community in general. But in my experience right now, those of us that I do know, it is very limited. But at the end of the day, I feel like in any male-dominated space, we're naturally gonna be the minority, right? Like I said, going back to the fact I roller skate, I'm in the skating community. It's a very, we're smaller in comparison to the men, but we're still there. Our presence is still very loud.
Word.
We're here.
Like, so she's cool. Nah, I get you. No, I mean, it is true though. Like in most spaces is always a little bit more tilted towards on the men's side. Like how do you move in those spaces? How do you guys move in it to feel confident too? Like when it comes to the confidence of putting out these hats and these next designs, and you got all these guys in here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you saw my shit. You know what I'm saying? My hat is like, you know what I'm saying? I see mine. Yo, how do you guys like keep that confidence, like, even for yourself, like with your new drop, right? How do you maintain that confidence in that space?
I'm not gonna lie, big BX energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Big BX, you heard? But nah, like transparency moment. I think.
Don't go to transparency moment. Yo, man, this be like, yo, I'm healed. But still, fuck y'all if it's up.
Fuck is you talking about? I'm healed, but nah.
I'm not all the way
toe to toe.
I'm not all the way healed.
Right,
though.
don't play with it. But no, we have to transparency moment. Right. We're all human. I'm still anxious for my first drop. Not sure when you guys are gonna be seeing this. But yeah, March 14th is my first release. I haven't even done any promo for my hat yet, so nobody's seen it. That's coming up this week.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm nervous. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like, oh, I have it all together. I don't freak out. I think anytime you have put your heart and soul into any project that you're working on, and it's going to be judged per se, right? It's gonna be put out to the masses for people to have an opinion. Yeah, you're gonna feel, nervous, worried, whatever the case may be. But I feel like for me, again, I move from a place of like, I buy what I like. I encourage people, buy what you like. Right. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. And that's your business, respectfully. I'm not gonna be hurt by that. But I think, yeah, like when it comes to confidence, that's something like, even in the content space, like I really had to build for myself, and I'm still building. It's not 100% every day. But I think, again, just understanding who I am as a person and how I feel I'm walking in my purpose for things, that's what leads me, and God first and foremost too. Like, there ain't a soul on this planet, I'm sorry, that's gonna come before him and make me feel no type of way about myself.
Right.
Been there, done that. Boo, tomato,
yeah.
Not happening again. But yeah. Nah, it's true, because I feel like we all struggle with that, and it's like people need to stop sitting here acting like they don't get hurt by the things people have to say, or that there aren't mean or negative or nasty people in the world. That shit exists. It's here. It hurts your feelings. You move on. You keep it pushing. But we're all human. It happens. So that's kind of my thing, is like I just don't let things tear me down, and I don't allow those negative opinions anymore to weigh on me, because there was a time when it did, and it's like, what did it do for me? Nothing.
So I want to get into these two hats, because I know me, I'm talking about other stuff.
He's like, these. The red one. I got you.
Freaking my arms are crazy.
Nah, it's because this couch is mad deep. Pause. It's comfortable.
Yeah. It is
comfortable, but it's like you gonna sink in here. Like,
that's why I was like, you might want to move that mic. Yeah.
It's all right. We here.
Yeah. What do you think about females versus males when it comes down to picking out colors and how you guys approach hats, versus like a male counterpart?
You see, that's kind of hard, because I know a lot of men in the community too who do their thing when it comes to color. Right. But I also feel like, again, it goes back to like, what speaks to you speaks to you. You buy what you like. But I feel like women, we do naturally move towards color. Like, we're not afraid to play around with it. And now, one thing I want to add too is like, it's not easy to do this. I've sat on my iPad mocking up, and because at the end of the day, and one thing I guess I'll add, if people don't really understand, is like, we don't see these things. It's not like we have this color on hand to know when we're mocking up, like, this is what it's gonna look like.
No, it's definitely
so it's definitely a lot harder, especially when you're playing around with colors you've never used before. Somebody may have never, like, for instance, Mo's Mets, like, I think this is a seafoam green. Like
See,
I don't
it's the first time I
know.
ever heard that color.
Right, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I
I
heard
don't
about
know
a lot, too,
anybody
creating it, yeah.
right now. Again, from what I've seen, it could be out there. I'm not negating it, but I've not seen that color, and she didn't even know what
the
it was
gray.
gonna look.
Which color is that?
This one right here. So she didn't even know what exactly this was gonna look like when it came, because again, we don't own a hat with this. We haven't seen anybody else create with this color. So again, it just, to me, it speaks to the fact of like, I think some of us are more comfortable with taking the risk of seeing what the color could be or would be. But it's hard because, like I said, there are a lot of men in the community who do well putting out very like vibrant hats.
So who do you think has, I won't say some of the best, but who do you think you feel like does very well when it comes down to using color combinations on hats? Where it gives off like a good aesthetic, like that person just understands how to approach.
Damn. Don't cancel me. That's so hard because, like I said, there's so many like good creators, but I would say like one of my fave even too, because of just the hooks and the like promo, and that's shouts out too to the store that he works with a lot too, Prociety. Eat My Gat, that's his IG. But Gat stuff, like I don't know, I see it's always dope. Like I can't really say that I've seen a hat that he's done that I don't like. But again, there's just so many other people. That was the first name that came to mind. Even 215, he's always pushing the script with things. And even my friend AMS too, like he's done a lot of hats too that are a little out of the box. Lots of color. So, but yeah, the list goes on, man. Like
I asked that because it's crazy. It's so many of you guys who design, so it's like, damn, I don't know, 'cause I'm not fully. I gotta tap in more so to the to that community as well, because for me, I one of the people that I feel like who has an obvious bold take to designing hats is like J Tips, right?
Yeah,
J Tips is his thing is color blocks. He's not afraid to tap into other color blocks. And
yeah, look at the man's shoes.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Funny, I was gonna wear them today too.
Yeah, right. I want to know about your creative process when it comes down to, like you said, music and movies, right? Like, what do you draw from those two medias to make you feel like, like, what gets you in that mode?
I feel like I want to wait.
Okay. Let's go to number 3.
Not the dramatic pause too. Like, listen, this is not Bob anymore. I'm Bob. Anyway, on our show today, we're gonna hold that question because we got shit to talk about. But yes, okay, yeah, we could do number 3, but definitely it's gonna come. Your question's gonna come. I promise.
I knew it.
Cause he told me, I had to bring a little something, Numero tres. Okay, this bad boy right here. Once again, I'm telling you, y'all, everything I brought today, literally designed by my friends. Like, I don't know, I feel like that shit is just so dope to say. Like, somebody asks you about a crown you got, my friend made that. Like, come on. So anyway, this one was designed by AMS for his Joker pack that he did with Burdines, and this one was in my top 3 too, because again, if y'all hadn't noticed, I love color. Like, I love things that just kind of challenge your wardrobe and what you can put on with it outside of the norm. And then this one too was a really dope opportunity for me because this was the first like video production that I was a part of. Like, he did his own like trailer. Like, again, shouts out to Define Mo. She's the one who filmed it, but again, this was like a really creative space for all my friends to be in, and then to be a part of it as well. I was like, this definitely had to be in my top. And shout out to my boy Fitted Detailing on my pin that I didn't take off. My blip. Yeah. But yes. So 1, 2, and 3.
Yo, that's fire. That's fire. You know why I like this one? I think green is my favorite color. So when I see anything with a green pop, I'm like, oh, this is.
Oh yeah, the undervisor and the button.
Yeah, the
absolutely.
And the button. Like, those little details for me just gives it a whole different look. I'll be going off the. And then on top of that, like, I love the pin. I love this hat. This hat is fire. This hat is a hat I would definitely 100% buy. Who is this by again?
AMS.
AMS.
Yeah,
Man, shout out to AMS. This is hard. What is it? Oh,
This
tough
was
though.
dope too because, like I said, in all the hats that you guys could see too on the table is like, I feel like these are not necessarily colors that people would group together, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, red and blue are such opposite sides of the primary spectrum that people normally wouldn't put them together. Same thing with the red, with the metallic blue gray, green undervisors, like the seafoam green. Like, you don't find a lot of things that have these colors that have them together, and that's why I say for me, these spoke the most out of my collection, not only because they're my friends, but also because, again, it challenged me in a way when I had to style them, right? Like, I had an opportunity to model for all three of these hats, and it really put me in a bag of like, yo, what can I wear with this? Right. And I'm not somebody who likes to do like a sandwich style look, like, oh, the shoes match the hat, the shirt. Like, I try to stay away from that. And there's nothing wrong with them, but as I'm embracing more of what I want to do fashion-wise, I do my best to not do that. So all of these were really a challenge for me of like, what could I wear? And I like that.
I love the fact that you mentioned the word challenge, right? Because I'm thinking about just how you go about this space and time for yourself, right?
Right.
Because obviously you're about to put out your own hat and your content, and I'm sure that there's challenges in there, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
How do you get
I don't be wanting to do this shit.
Right. So what's some of the challenges? What's the most difficult challenge you face, and what's the most recent one? And if I don't know if they're one of the same.
Okay, most difficult and
In
most
terms of
recent.
in this space of content creating and this direction.
I would say the most difficult is just keeping up with the demand, so to speak. And that's not to say like, oh, people are on there like, yo, are you posting? But you have to understand, once you have built the platform and you have created the consistency, it's hard to take a break because the algorithms don't like you taking a break.
Yo,
you know, that's where you have to kind of be strong. But I remember I got sick. I had the flu for almost 2 weeks. Obviously, I couldn't record nothing. And I think something that a lot of people don't know about me is I don't batch content. I like things to be as authentic as they can be. So oftentimes, the most that you will see is a day wait. Like, if I didn't film that same day and I'm out in that outfit, I filmed it the day before. Like, there is not a big gap in how I do things. And I just felt like that was something that I noticed with content creation that a lot of people do. They batch their content, which, I mean, rightfully so. It keeps you structured. It keeps you on maybe I signed up for a more difficult task of not doing it. But I don't know. It just feels more real to me that when I post on my story, I have on the same outfit that you just seen me post, right? Yeah. Like, I'm out
doing sanity. Like,
yeah,
I'm still
like
human. Like,
yes,
yeah,
I'm out
famous.
in the outfit. Like, I didn't just do this shit just to do this shit. I'm out doing things. And I could post freely on my story, and yes, it flows. Yeah. So, but yeah, I would say the most difficult definitely has just been like keeping up with it, because there are times I want to take a break. And I know that there is a time limit on what that break can consist of. And that is anxiety inducing too, right? Like, again, I've put all this work in to build this platform in the hopes of all the things that I want to accomplish.
Right, yeah.
And, you know, so it is hard.
All right, so let's, you know what? Let's
we
go
got
right.
our honorable mentions.
Let's go to your honorable mentions real quick. This is what I'm talking about. I love that one up there, though. Who made that one?
Oh, this is so her IG is Smacked and Cheese. She's also a photographer. Yeah, I had to get this. This was, I think, actually the first pinwheel I ever purchased.
Oh, word?
And you know, the pinwheels is booming right now. Like, it's been moving, but so pretty much
No, you good. She's so stupid.
Guys.
She's like, oh, look at that. Not too much.
Put a little thing on my head. But the pinwheels are
yeah. Oh, that's what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with the colors. One hat and like,
yeah, like
it's called a pinwheel?
Mm-hmm.
Because I need to know. This is hard.
Yes.
All right,
so
I'm coming for this one. I am going to come for this one. This one is hard.
Right.
This was fire.
So, or like, it could be different shades of a color. It could be all different colors. Like, but essentially is when the panels are changing color.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
sorry.
let me slide that
I'm
back
here to
on, 'cause
learn.
I might have some hat hair.
Yeah.
But yes, moving into the honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. So I actually brought 3, okay? Right. So we're gonna start off strong. I'm gonna hide the other one, okay? They little shine. So this first one is actually near and dear to my heart, and it might seem simple to some, but again, another friend of mine, White-Tuski.
Oh, my boy, good.
I call him.
Hear me up, yes. Yes.
I call him Itu.
Yeah, my boy.
But this was the first hat that I ever modeled.
Fire.
And so this was his hat that he dropped. It was the first time I met him. It was also the first time I met Mo. So it just holds a special place in my heart because I feel like he really gave me the opportunity to kind of get into that space, tap into that space of not only styling something to match a hat, but then modeling for it as well.
Oh, really?
And from that point on, I felt like things just like that door opened for me, so to speak, as far as like modeling and being somebody who is considered plus size, curvy, whatever you want to call it. I didn't think that was a space that I was going to be able to enter. I didn't even see myself as somebody that would do that. Granted, again, I had the content going at the time, but not to the extent that it is now. Oh, so this was kind of one of those moments like, wow, somebody really saw me and felt that like I could do something and I was able to execute it. And now like these are my closest friends. Like, so.
No, nah, that was fire. Number one, see, that's congrats on that. Number one, shout out to Ratuski.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there. Definitely, me and him gotta definitely chat it up because gotta get
most like doesn't try to be funny person that I know. Like he is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, man. And the fact that, like you said, like this is my first time being on camera and someone seeing me and saying, yo, you could do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That is, like I said, testament to your transparity. You know how I'm throwing out words. How you translate yourself on camera, you know what I'm saying? And actually in real life, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about this one. So now I love this one right here because I love the color block. Like, this is a color block that's fire. I love that royal blue and brown. Like it's more of like a bolder, colors you can use.
Yeah, but like calm and wearable still.
It's still calm and wearable.
Mm-hmm.
This is fire. All right.
It's crazy. Rojo wearing blue. Like, wow.
Yeah. How did you get your name? How did you get your name?
So actually, my original nickname was just Red. And I feel like that came from my favorite color was red. Like that's what I wore. I used to have very vibrant, bright red hair. And I actually got that nickname in the skate community. When I moved into DJing, there was already a DJ Red. Mm-hmm. So I was like, what the hell am I going to call myself?
I'm done.
And
said, I quit.
And I remember, somebody had suggested, they thought that shit was fire. They was like, Red Blaze. I was like,
Red Blaze?
Nah, I can't do that. And then one day it just came to me, and I think somebody may have suggested it, a friend of mine. And I was like, DJ Rojo. Duh.
Fire. Okay.
So that's how Rojo was born, and it's kind of flip-flop between the two. Like I feel like everybody in the hat community knows me as Rojo.
Yeah.
Skating is Red or Rojo, so it just kind of became that, and yeah, that's where it came from. So
how did you get into DJing and skating? I need the background. I don't know how we got. That's what I'm saying. Like how we get from, I'm
telling you,
I DJ. I do hats.
I'm a hobbyholic.
Contact creator.
Hobbyholic.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay, so once again, not sure when y'all are gonna see this. It might already be out. It might not. But
okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. So actually, this is my first crown that is gonna be dropping on March 14th. So it is a Cincinnati Reds. A Los Rojos.
Tough. Oh, that's fire.
So had to kind of do a play on myself.
That's fire.
I thought that this would be dope too as my first hat because I feel like there's a duality to a lot of people. I'm very, as you can see, tomboy, But I feel like one of the things I struggled with a lot was tapping into my more feminine side of things. And with content, I've been able to do that as well. Don't get me wrong, I love streetwear all day, every day. That's what I'm most comfortable in.
Right.
But I think as I've gotten older, I've grown more of an appreciation for wanting to be more soft, wanting to be more like step into that feminine space, to wear the things that I feel like I love seeing on women, but I just never felt like, oh, I don't know if I could do that.
That transition.
So yeah, and again, content has really helped me with that. But that's kind of the idea behind my first hat, was just like I really wanted it to be me. I wanted it to be like there was no doubt when you saw this and you know who made it that it was mine.
Yeah. I love this one because of two things. Number one, congratulations.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
Shouts out Home Game New York.
Yeah, shout out to Home Game, because this is fire. Why I love it, because instantly I was like, oh, this is so on brand for you. Like, facts. Like, this looks like, I didn't, you know what, if I didn't know anybody, I thought it was a baseball team. But this looks fire. So on brand for you. And I think your first step into it was so perfect.
Put that shit on. I spend my last to cop it. Kids yelling in my.
When I found the Los Rojos logo, I was like, it just fit. Like Rojo selling the Los Rojos. Like, come on now, like we just gotta do it. We gotta do it for the plot at this point. Like, but yeah, so that's that. But my last honorable mention.
That's tough, though.
This is also in the plastic too. It's crazy.
She kept it.
I'm not even gonna tell you. I am, but I'm not. So this is another one of mine, unreleased. Don't have a date yet, so can't give you that. But something I did want to just show off. So
Wait, that's one of yours?
yes, another one I designed.
Come on, girl, let me see that
But
one.
we just, like I said, we just don't have the drop date yet. But it's coming.
That's
But yes, I have it in hand. My Oreos.
nice.
So just like we were talking about before, things that like inspire us, where we get inspiration from. This was actually from one of my favorite childhood movies.
Which one?
And I don't know if anybody's even gonna be able to get it. Come on, think about a movie that started with an O. I feel like
Man, what movie started with an O?
it was a cartoon. It was like really big when it came out. It was so good.
Fuck.
And it still be hitting to this day. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. It's got Bill Murray in it.
Oh. God damn it. Let me just see it.
Osmosis Jones.
No, you right.
Yes, so that hat literally came from that movie, because that's one of my all-time favorite movies growing up. Osmosis Jones. Yep.
Fire.
So that's the Osmosis Oreos.
Shit, yeah.
In the patch, the colorway, the way I colored it and everything was actually representative of Drix. If you guys have watched the movie.
Got it.
His little pill sidekick.
Yeah.
So Drix is in the patch. And then obviously the crown in general is Osmosis. So, and it glows in the dark as well, because he's a cell. That's my little nerd side coming out.
I see. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
So
tough.
yeah, but that was the design for that one. Again, this one hasn't been released yet. I've done no promo, so y'all just got literally the first. Yes, nobody has seen it.
Nah, this is fire. I love this. What is this? This is gray?
Yes.
It's a dark gray, right?
Oh, no. This is, dang, look at me. Yeah. You know why I designed this so long? I designed this so long ago, and there was a bit of a delay, and that's why I said we don't have a drop date yet, because this is a part of a special pack that's coming out for some women in the community.
Oh, fire. Okay.
Bob exclusive. Oh, this is graphite. So it's a little darker, than the normal gray, because you got the gray undervisor down here.
Yo, you are number one. I love that one. That black one's
you.
fire. That was definitely one of my favorite ones. I would have never even guessed that. That is fire. That is super fire.
Thank you.
And those rolls, that is
2 for 2. We might have something else.
like what was your alright, cool. We're gonna give you a chance to make your own hat. what was your process? Like, how did you get home? Like, what did you do? Like, how did you tap into that space?
Well, first of all, my Los Rojos, I ran to my sis Mo.
Okay.
I was like, Moski, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Blah blah blah. And she's a whiz with mocking up. She actually taught me how to mock up. The apps I needed, everything, and she walked me through the whole process. Like, that's like, again, why it was so important to me too. Anywhere I go, I'm a up my friends.
Right.
Rianse was the same way. Like, anytime I need a patch, anytime I need anything, like, she's so willing to help and send it to me. But yeah, my first hat, the Los Rojos, was one of those where I was like, oh my God, I knew what I wanted, but I was just second guessing myself, you know. And so I think I ran to my friends for comfort of like just that added, like, nah, like, it looks good, we like it. And the same thing, like, any of the hats I make, it literally goes to the same couple of people every time, because I just feel like that's important too, to have people around you who are not gonna bullshit you. Like, I've had my friends tell me, like, okay, no, like, that we see what you're doing, but I don't think it's gonna translate, you know, when it's in hand. And that's important, because at the end of the day, like, you know, you don't want to be making no dirt hats. Like, again, it's subjective, but it's still that pressure be there, like, that doesn't really go. But yeah, anytime, any of that, these two hats that I've made and anything else, literally, anytime I finish a mock-up, Mo, AMS, my brother Preem, Y2, like, they get my mock-ups. And I literally be like, yo, what do you guys think about this? And that's not to say, too, that, like, I go with everybody's opinion. Even if they don't like it, I might still love it. Because it's true to me. And I still may say, fuck it, I'm going to submit it. You know, but I just think it's important that you have real friends who are going to tell you, like, nah or yes. They don't lie to you. And they're not going to people please you, like, oh, yeah, that shit's fire. Like, don't blow smoke on my ass. I don't need it.
So that's what I'm saying, because, see, this whole episode, to me, shows how, one, it shows how much you always show support to your people, right?
Absolutely.
And in return, they show support back to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That authenticity, right? And also when it came down to your social media, right? Because I love to go back to that, because your social media is super dope to me.
Thank you.
And your content. What was that moment when you went, like, did you go viral? How did you get to a point where you like, you know what? Damn, they fucking with me right now. Like, was there a viral video? What was that moment?
There were. So again, going back to like my history, my page originally went viral for roller skating content.
That's
like,
wild. Yeah.
If anybody needed to do that, they don't. Like, if you were to really like scroll down my page,
really go viral,
yeah, like if you were to scroll down my page, like some of my first videos of going viral were for roller skating. That was back when I was gaining followers to the like 4,000, 5,000 range. And you know, that was back when Instagram was like, that was big. You know, 4,000, 5,000 was big. Like, you was moving. And then it got to a point where it was just stagnant. I think that had a lot to do with too, just where I was at in my life. I really wasn't putting out skating videos, or there's so many fucking talented skaters, y'all, let me tell you. You know, it was discouraging for me, like, oh, I don't skate like that, I don't look like that, like, I don't need to be posting this. You know, you get in your head. And then eventually, when I moved back out to New York, I just had a moment of like, okay, I want to kind of do this. I'm going to start posting, like, why not? And I did, and yeah, I can't remember what video it was, but there definitely was a moment where one of my videos did take off, and that's kind of what happened. And there's still times I have lows. Like, again, I try to stay true to myself, so I've incorporated gym content at this point. I have some other things. That's been good too, but again, you have to play around with things, right? Like, we're conditioned as well. We built our For You page brick by brick. Right. So sometimes when people see that I'm not posting fashion content, they don't engage, which is fine. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna have that. Right. You know, not every video I do does numbers, and that's okay. Right. Because what's for you is for you. What's not is not, and it finds its audience. Like, and that's kind of just how I remind myself to be. Everything's not gonna hit, 60,000 views, and it's fine, because again, I want people to really resonate with the things that I'm putting out. And I feel like, funny enough, the perception is that like I'm somebody who is super like I like to be center of attention or like super outgoing, and I tell people all the time, I do this from the comfort of my home. I don't have to be in front of anybody. So it's different versus like filming in public. Like, yo, hats off to the motherfuckers who could sit in a crowded room and fucking film a video. Or like, you know, be outside doing their content. I won't say I can't. I'm trying.
Yeah.
But yo, my social anxiety through the freaking roof. I'm a very like I could talk to anybody. I do know that about myself. I love that I have a welcoming energy to the point where I want to like I can have those interactions with people. But that's why I say too, I feel like the perception of me sometimes is a little misguided, because that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to be in everybody's face.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I like to be in my own little corner, vibing out, do my thing. And I do have social anxiety. Like when there's too many people in a room that I don't know.
Oh, you tuck in.
Yeah, I do. I will. And it's funny because people don't realize like I'm shy too.
Yeah.
I might be able to like...
Right.
But I have my moments where I'm like and I become just observant. Like, cool, I'm chilling. I'm a Virgo, but I'm a cusp baby, so Virgo Libra. Yeah. What you about to say? He about to dog my sign, yo. Come on, let me hear it.
I know.
He about to
it's
dog
like
my sign.
Literally, everybody that I'm around is a fucking Virgo.
That's because we're
like
fucking
phenomenal. Okay. And I think because I asked you that because like I'm looking about. This sounds real to me. As a Virgo, I know you guys are very like you're very particular about
perfectionist.
You're perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? I guess I don't know if August. I'm always here. August and September Virgos are different, but still I think all in all you guys are perfectionists in certain ways. And then on top of that, being like close to Libra, you got a good balance to you. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell y'all that shit drives me nuts though, because it's almost like I'm that way to a fault. Right. I feel like just going back to how I was saying, I feel like there's a duality to people. Again, I'm not super into the astrology, but there are things that are right. And as far as like my Libra side of things, I feel like I am an overly considerate person, like to a fault. There is nothing you could bring to me that I won't see your side and my side, and the way that I will fight myself about that. That's why I say sometimes it's to a fault. Like it can be detrimental to me because I feel like that's how a lot of people have gotten over on me with things. Because I am so like overly considerate. I'm like, oh well, like I see your point where you're coming from. Okay, you're right. Like you know,
I'm the same way. I'm very considerate when it comes down to that. And sometimes it can hurt you more than it hurts someone else. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being direct. But the fact that, like I said, you as a designer. This is your first time, right? I love it. The last thing for you, if you had to give someone advice, right, on going about this direction, right? This direction in regards to being fully yourself, right? In a space where you're creating content, you're putting yourself out there, right? And you still have those battles with yourself like, damn, how do I do this? Do I want to keep doing this? Is this me? How do you, like, what's a piece of advice you would give to someone that you would like someone to have given to you?
I feel like, and this is kind of like, I feel like a bomb ending note. Subtle foreshadowing. But no, on a serious note, I don't even know if this was a quote or something I saw somewhere, but it's just something that has like been embedded in my brain for some time. And I tend to write it on things like if I sign something, or like anytime somebody asks me something, even like a caption for a picture, because I just feel like it is me. Like this statement is me, and that is nobody can ever dim a light that wasn't theirs to shine. And I feel like that speaks volumes to me and should speak volumes to others, because again, it just goes back to like what's meant for you, it is going to be for you, and there's nobody in this world that's going to be able to stand in between that and your purpose. Like whatever God's plan is for you, it's going to happen when you heed his word and when you move through life like genuinely and with love and light. And so for me, that quote has been something that stuck with me. Like, nobody can ever dim a light that wasn't theirs to shine. And that's because, again, nobody could take from you what is meant for you. And once you have a vision in mind, you have a goal in mind, and if you're moving from a place that is genuine, I feel like you're not out for this or that. You're not out for the money. You're not out. Like, you have to love it.
Right.
You have to eat, sleep, shit, breathe, whatever it is that you're passionate about, and just go for it. And that, to me, is the difference between somebody who's going to succeed and somebody who's going to fail, because you can't give up. Even when things are bad, even when the views are low, even when nobody likes your shit, even when you think it's time to say, I'm done. Don't. Because I feel like that moment when you decide to keep going versus stopping is the moment that makes a difference. Go 2 times harder.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm here to tell you that I'm so proud.
Oh, thank
thankful
you.
that you continue to keep going, because it's not just about hats on here for me. It's about the creative behind what we call these hats. Right? It's about you guys. It's about the story how we got here, because you're ultimately going to inspire someone else to want to be the next version of Rojo. You know what I'm saying? But their version. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or inspire them to be a better version of themselves.
Right.
I feel like
you kept going, so now you continue to push that wheel, and I'm so thankful to have you on.
Thank
the
you.
show as a
No,
guest,
this was a
girl.
freaking dope ass opportunity. If Bob hits you up, you better, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sign me up.
Right
Yes,
there.
please. Okay? I'm co-signing it. Thank you. Come again.
Yo, Rojo, I appreciate you. I will leave your information in the bio.
Yes.
This is Women's Month, led by Rojo.
Yeah, so that means that if you don't follow and support, you don't like women.
Yo, you... Just like that.
I'm clocking it.
Yo.
I see the views.
Yo, I appreciate you. This is season 8. Chilling with Bob. We're out.
We out. Yo, that's what it be giving sometimes, okay?
You're being dumb extra right now.
Oh, hold on.
Get back in my